Hello, I'm Sam Black, and today let's show you the anti-personal branding strategy that books 10 plus calls per month. Traditional personal branding told you to tell your story, build authority through authenticity, and stand out by throwing rocks at your enemies. And a bunch of other concepts that optimize for everything under the sun except the one thing you want, which is booked calls on your calendar. The critical issue with traditional personal branding advice is that they don't have a North Star. They have a lot of theories, a lot of strategies, a lot of tactics all spread around that you have to figure out on your own, mix and match, keep your marketing fresh, but they don't have one North Star. They don't have something that you can fall back on and see, okay, my business isn't working because this thing isn't right. They don't have anything like that. Some of you might have an objection that I'm wrong and personal branding isn't about that at all, and personal branding is about playing long-term games with long-term people. This is a Naval Ravikant quote, which is very common in the marketing brand building space, in the online entrepreneurship space. That personal branding isn't that. Personal branding is playing long-term games with long-term people, and even Alex Hormozi says brand is greater than everything. So why are you hating on personal branding? I'm not hating it. I'm just aligning you with reality. This is my job on planet Earth. This is what I have come here to do, which is align myself with reality and my buyers with reality as well. Because this is a major leak still, even in 2026. This is something timeless that has been bugging humans from the dawn of time, and it's still, even in our B2B space, this is the biggest issue. So, what is reality? Reality is that if you want predictable client flow, think 10 plus calls per month with qualified prospects, then it will not result from optimizing your marketing using fuzzy personal branding theories designed for long-term reputation of your business. In fact, do you know what kills long-term growth more than anything else? No booked calls in the short term. More than anything else, if you won't have this, there will be no long-term to build on. Instead, what I'm proposing is making ABR your North Star. ABR, for those who don't know, is appointment booking rate. It's basically how many people you've reached out to and how many people have booked calls. So number of booked calls divided by how many people you've reached out to, that gives you your appointment booking rate. Instead, I'm proposing that you make ABR your North Star. Instead, every single task you execute in your business should have one singular aim: keep ABR within KPI. When you determine that 3% ABR keeps my business healthy, meaning for every 100 prospects you reach, 3 show up on a call, you can immediately point out at what's breaking when ABR is not in KPI. Is it low positive replies? You've sent out a connection request to 100 people and you've just received 7 positive replies. If you won't have enough positive replies, then obviously you won't translate a lot of people into booked calls. So can you improve your positive reply rates? What changes in your messaging, in your profile is needed so that you can improve your positive reply rates? Is it low acceptance rates to begin with? Is it that you've reached out to 100 people and instead of 30%, just 10% are accepting? Then there is something definitely wrong with the message that you're sending and your profile, because people are not even trusting you enough to accept a connection request from you. So when you basically keep ABR as your North Star, you know what is not working, you know what exact component is not working, and then you can fix that exact component. Can you do that for fuzzy personal brand building? I don't think so. Personal branding makes you wait 6 to 12 months, 6 to 12 months, maybe even more. I should add plus here. For 90% of the businesses, this is much longer. It makes you wait for authority to compound, and then maybe you book calls. ABR turns client acquisition into a math problem you solve in real time, not a mystery you hope resolves itself. So if you are someone who is into goal seeking, that you like to set one goal and seek it, then ABR is a no-brainer for you. With personal branding, what goal are you going to set? Even if you're going to set a goal, is it going to be a tangible number that you can goal seek through modeling, through problem solving? I don't think so. So if you want your client acquisition to be a math problem and not a hair fall problem, you need to make ABR your North Star. Finally, if you want to see how we track ABR to book 10 plus calls per month for your business, click the first link in the description. This is it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.